Good morning, everyone. Today I'm working on the journal again. So today I'm going to do the cover. I'm going to decorate the cover and get it ready to put the signatures in. We did the signatures last week and I have them all here, just ready to have the holes put in them and inserted into the book. And after we do this, then I'm going to do a video on decorating pages, making pockets to go in them, and we'll go from there. So, okay, to start off with, my spine is 1.5 inches. My book is 5 1/4 wide and 8 1/4 tall. So, with that being said, and don't look at this just yet because I'm not quite ready for that. And then I made a piece that would go in here, and I'd have a general idea of how big that's supposed to be. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And I have found, I've been looking, and I found a sheet that I want to use for my cover. And my biggest thing is I want this image right here in the center of my book. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark it here. Nope. Because I gotta have fold over. So, okay. Because I just want it to fit the front of the cover, because I'm gonna put a material spine. So I'm gonna bring it to here because I want it to fold, and I'm gonna put it to there. And to about here. But this, okay, let me get that cut out first, and then we'll go from there. So, and my cutter. Take it from there. There's that. We're not going to get rid of it. We may use some of that in my book on different pages. Who knows? So there's that. Turn this around. Okay, where was my mark? Right there. I do a lot of mine by eye, and I know a lot of people don't like that, but I never have been the best in the measuring part. And one thing I've learned that if you're going to erase things, find you a white eraser. I have them all over my room because they remove the lead markings better than in a red eraser. And the pink eraser will have a tendency to leave that pinkish color behind as well. So, and I don't like that. So, here we go. So back to where we were. And figure it again. So there's that. And I just want it to butt just up to where the spine will be, because I'm going to cover the spine up. So let me cut this. I haven't even thought about what my back page will be. Probably a darker color, because I don't like sometimes when you go with a lighter color, they have a tendency to get dirtier, and I don't really like that. So we'll keep that. So I try to kind of make my backs just a little bit darker than what the front is, for the simple fact okay, the edge of my spine is here. So that's where that will be. And I know I've got it long on the front, but I want plenty to fold over. Okay, so that's where that needs to be. I don't even know if I like this. I really don't. Put it back. Okay, so we're just gonna run with it, because I'm going to change the flower images anyways. You'll see what I mean. So I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get started putting the cover on here. And I'm using some Mod Podge, and I'm taking a sponge, and I'm just going to go around the edge of the book with this Mod Podge. Make sure we get a good coat down. Alrighty. Okay, so I want, like I said, I want to make sure we got a good coating. So I want it to stick good. So we're going to put a little bit more Mod Podge all over the edge. So now, let's see. I want to take it forward. Where's my thing at? And we're just gonna take it and do it just like this. Push out all the air bubbles. There's that. I got a little bit of an air bubble there, but that back down. And then I'm going to check all the way around, make sure everything got glue on it. way I know it stays. Okay. So there's that. Okay. And I need my scissors. And I'm going to cut down just a little bit here. Just like this. Cut your corners off like this. And something that I've learned, and I thought it was a pretty cool idea. They say to take your corners and glue them back down in the corner. That way, if they don't line up, it will cover up what didn't make it over that edge. And I just thought that was a neat idea. So I'm going to do this in the same way. Put this all the way into the corner. And I forget what her, whenever I remember what her name is, I will pull her up and put her down on in the description box of who makes that suggestion. Because I just thought, you know, I know me, I'm not a very precise cut. So I thought, you know, that would be ideal thing for me to not make that mistake. Alright. There's that. And I'll come down here to this end. And I'm making sure I get over that edge so that it gets it. Okay. So there's that. Put some more here. Make sure we get that corner over that edge. Out a little ways. Make your fold. And there we go. Alright. So, there is the front of my book. So now I have to find what I'm going to use for the back, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have this paper book here that I want this sheet of paper here, and it is right here. This is the one I'm going to use for my back cover. I like it, so that's what I'm going to use as my back cover. So now I need to figure it out. Ooh. Okay. So for the moment, I'm going to turn it this way. And this time I can pretty much just make it from the edge that I'm going to need. I'll bring it this way. That way it already gives me the space. And I can just figure my cut from here. And then I'll take it to here. Okay. So there's my cut from there. And then need this from here to there. And these I can use in my book also for tags, pockets. So, okie dokie. So, I want this here. So, let's get going. So there's that. So now we're going to figure. So there's, oop. Turn just a little. Come on, there you go. Where did my card thing go? Right up against this edge so that it helps lay that edge down. Okay. Over here. Remove some of that glue that come up from under it. Okay. Use my scissors again. And we're going to cut this corner again, just like that. Just like that. So you're going to want to do it the opposite. So this will go, yep, just like that. So that your lines are running the way your paper is. There we go. I'll put this one here. Put it here, just like that. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I'm going to pre-fold this paper so that I know I can get it to fold without breaking, because that's a thicker paper. Okay, so now make sure I get under here and round it up just like so. Go. Gonna spin her around. Make sure we get plenty glue here. Round it up, just like so. So, there's that. Got a little bit of glue back there. I don't want on my book. So now, so we still got plenty of glue in that sponge. That's why I like using the sponge sometimes. Round it over. Look at their nice, crisp edges. I always take the nail and kind of run it along that seam so that I know that it gets, because I'm going to put book corners on here as well. Okay, so now there is the front and the back of my book. So now I gotta figure out what I want here in the center for my backing. I do know that I want material, so now I just gotta find out what material I want. So I went and found this piece of material. It's a little darker than what I want, but it's the closest that I've got. So I'm going to nope, don't cut on that. That's my rubber mat. So what I'm going to do is spin it around here. And I'm going to line it up. That way I can get a straight edge. Just slide it a little more this way. Nope. It's off kilter, because that's a leg of a pair of pants. So put that line there. That line there. And get a straight edge cut. Just like that. Okay, and I'm gonna figure, let's take it to 3 inches, just to be on the safe side. So there's that. I'll put this back in my scrap box here in a minute. Okay. So I'm debating on whether to take it on inside or just cut it straight to where I need it. I want it to wrap somewhat over. So I'm going to cut it here. That way I have enough to wrap over. Let me put, that has been the most handiest little thing. I forget where I got this from, but it's just a quick little pull, push, cutter. Okay, so let's turn this around this way. And I'm kind of going to give me a little bit of a mark. That way I know not to go too much over each direction. And I think I want to cut it down just a smidget. Yeah, I'm going to. Yep, I'm going to. It's a little bit bigger than what I want. There's that. Now, this should be where I want it. Slide that back. That's going to go from there, and I'm just going to put just a little bit of a tick mark here and a tick mark there. That way you kind of got a general idea of where. I'm just going to make it light. That way I don't really go a lot past that. Okay. So, now, I'll take it. I'm going to go just inside the line on this one. That way I know. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to do this a little bit at a time. That way I can get it adhered like I want it. I do have a little bit that's squirting out. So we're going to put it like that. Okay. Now I'll raise this up. I'll pull it just a little bit further than where I want. And I can get a good coverage. Maybe this time I can take it all the way down. There we go. Oops, keep it straight. I've got a little bit of bleed through. Hopefully it won't be too bad. dries. If so, maybe I can get it covered up. Okay. That looks good so far. Alright. Gluing down good. So now we'll flip her over. Need that because I'm going to need it for sure. And then over just like that. And I want to get that down on there like that. And it sounds like somebody's mowing, so I may have to stop for a few minutes just to get past the mowing. I don't think I want to hear the lawnmower going while I'm trying to do this. So there's that. Okay, I am really liking this. Working pretty good. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna dry this real quick. I'm hoping that's not gonna stain that. But we'll see just as soon as I dry it, and we'll be right back. Yeah, it's gonna leave some markings, but I think I can put something here and cover it up and nobody will see it. I might be able to, I don't know, we'll figure out something. And if it means I have to go over it and just Mod Podge it all together to change it to where it all looks like that, I can do that too. So that ain't no big deal. We can figure it. We can fix it. So okay, so I went ahead and just put some Mod Podge on over the top of it, and now you can't see, it just kind of gives it that natural kind of like a tie-dye look in a way, because it's a lighter blue and darker blue, and then it really seals down these strings that we're trying to shred out the side. So there's that. I am very proud of it. Looks good. I got a couple of little stragglers that I want to get rid of. Okay, so now I want to work on the inside. I'm not finished with the cover yet, but I want to get my inside so that I know where I'm going from here. So, let me see. Okay. Let's get this book back up here. Let me see if I can find a couple of cover pages. Ooh, I kind of like that. So, let me see what I can do with that. Look at there. Every time you pull out a page, it just rips the book open. Okay. So, okay, where's my border page? Because I made one. because this fits perfectly inside here. Okay, let me put that down. Because I've got my windows open. It's nice today. There's nice breeze. It's not hot, not humid for a change. Okay, do I want to go ahead and put my centerpiece in, or do I just want to do it all at once? Okay, so there's that. Let me look. And if I go all the way over, will that give me enough? We're gonna see. We're going to see. We are. Okay. Nope. Okay. Take it to here. It's a little on the cockeyed side, and I don't want that. So there's that. Don't get rid of those. Okay. So. Looky there. So it needs to go there. By the time I put this down in here, that's going to suck it down a little more. So we need it to be about here and about here. So now let me cut that off. I'm just going to glue down one side at a time. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay. My cover. So if I lay that like that, Oop. Nope. I need you in like that. I'm just trying to get my folds. No. So that this is thicker paper. I should have found maybe a thinner page so that it would lay better, maybe, because I really don't want it cracking, but I want it to go in there like it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Really do. Okay. needs to be. And make sure that's where it goes. So let me get a good crease on this, because I'm trying to keep it from breaking. That's what I'm trying to do, because I'm going with a heavier paper, and I don't want this card to start breaking, because it will if you're not careful, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, so with these two just the way they are, that'll go down in there, that'll go down in there. Do I have it right, or do I need to shuffle it? Not quite. Okay, let's just I'm pretty much where I need to be, but I think this side's going to be just a smidge longer, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. So I'm going to put my Mod Podge down, move the strings, and it where it needs to be. Down on that crease. There we go. Get as far to that edge as possible. There we go. Where's my edging? Okay. There's that. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Okay, now start working that down in there. It will get it just like so. And I'll spin it around. Get it over to there. Put that down on that crease so it'll hold it. Little bit coming up, so work that into that corner. A little bit coming out here, a little bit there. So there's that. Put that in there. Looks good, looks good so far. Get in here with this. Alright. Looks good. This is going to be just a hair bit longer. So I'm going to cut the edge. And sorry for the kids outside mowing. Okay. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. So I'm going to glue this down, and that'll give them a few minutes to get done with what they're doing, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. It's all put together. Looks good. The inside, I'm very proud of it. Like I said, you know, I've done a couple of the book bindings before, but it's never been like a junk journal. I'll have to show you my big one that I did. But it was just straight up a book binding for like an art journal, not a junk journal. So I think it turned out really good. So now I'm going to start decorating the front. We'll go from there. Thank you. Okay, so I have this beautiful fairy image that I got offline, and I'm going to fussy cut it all out, and I'm going to use it for like the focal point of my book. So I will get this fussy cutted out and be right back. Okay, so I have them. I'm just going to lay them over here so you can see. I've got them all cut out, even the butterflies, because I'm going to make her stand out. These are going to be background flowers, but I want her to stand out, and she's going to be up off the page. So there's that. So I'm going to set her and these beautiful butterflies off to the side for the moment. And I think I'm going to bring some lace in and play with that, because I brought out all kinds of little goodies to play with, look at, see what I like, what I don't like. I don't know. Hold on. Wait a minute. What if I bring some of this lace out? I love this Dollar Tree lace. What if I bring, I'm going to clean this edge up a little bit. And one of the things that I'm going to do is I'll take and put just a little bit of glue right there on that edge and seal that off so that it doesn't unravel anymore. But what if I take and put this right here? I think I'm going to do the same on the back. So, and clip it here. Just take and dab that, just like that, because it don't take long to dry. So I'm going to set that over there. I'm I'll do this end too. I'm going to measure another piece so that it's the same size. So there's that. Let's fix this in so that it's shut too. Okay. So this one will go. Just like that. This one. Will go just like that. Okay. And then I want to play with some of this. I've never used this before. It's something I've just recently gotten, so I want to kind of incorporate it maybe. I just don't want it to unravel. Okay. Maybe I can take, oh, now I like that. Okay, so, and then I'm going to take and put some of that here on the front as well, just like so. I like that. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So, I'm going to take my art glitter glue. And I'll put me a bead right here. Just like so. I'm going to lay this down just like so. So there that is. Slide this over. And we're going to put a bead right here as well. And I'm going to take you, line you up just like that. Okay. So there that is. Oops. Stay. So, let me figure out how much of this I'm gonna need. So we take and lay that there. And I'm gonna split it in the middle. I'll take a little bit of this. So we can put it together. So there's that. Put a little bit here. And just do that. And I'll take this. that over there and let it dry. So, there we go. And I'm going to take this, and I want it more on this wider section here. And straighten it out. That it will be like this. Oops. There we go. Okay. I have to put just a little bit of glue under a couple of them so that they'll adhere down. Kind of using a napkin to keep my fingers from sticking to it. Okay. There's a closer look of what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay, so now we're going to come over here and we're going to do just the other side, just like it. Okay. Down there, bring that down there, there we go. Stretch it just a little, not a lot. Start patting it down so it will lay firmly. Oop, get off my finger. Go. Trying to use my thumbnail to help push it down, that way it gets in the glue and adheres itself, because it will take long for that art glitter glue to dry. That's why I like using it, because it don't move once it does. Okay, so and turn it around here so you can get a good idea of what it looks like. So there's my front and there's my back. Isn't that pretty? I am loving this. So let's see, that's not all what I want to do. No, may add this someplace else in it. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to end this video right here. It's gotten too long, and I know that it's not going to let me upload the rest of it. So I'm going to end the video here, and I will make part 2. I've finished decorating the cover and putting it together for the next round. So thank you and have a blessed day, everyone. If you like my video, hit the like and subscribe. Keep watching, because there's a lot more planning to do to fix this beautiful book up. Thank you and have a blessed day.